I wanted to post this video to all my friends on YouTube. Lot, Katie Let, the Shaytards, um, Gingerific, of course, SMP Films, Caters17, and just say thank you. You guys have been such an inspiration to me to not only change my way of living and try and be healthier and love more. There are some times where I feel I am a little selfish when it comes to my family, but you guys you inspire me every single day. Every one of your videos, you're all so positive and content with your lives, and you're all so happy, and that's how I want to be. I might not do daily vlogs like I'd like to. I don't exactly have a very good camera. As you can tell, this is my webcam and my lighting is below standards, but you've given me something to aspire to. Uh, I am a writer. I'm in the middle of writing a book. I've had writer's block for the last 2 weeks that I'm trying to get past. But watching you guys' videos is helping me get past that so I can achieve what I want to achieve. Um, I want to go back to school and finish uh, getting my degree in psychology and my minor in criminology. I'd like to go for my PhD, but we'll see. Corey, Kate, Carl, Ginger, you guys are truly an inspiration. And for Charles Trippy, this is also for you. And I know you can beat this. I know you'll be fine. Absolutely. Um, I am at a loss for words. Having heard what's going on with Charles literally put my life into perspective. While I do have my own medical issues, yours just shocked me. And it made me think how short life can be. Um, you have your support system, you all do, and it's your family, your friends, and all of us. We're all here for you, and we watch your videos every day. I do religiously. Um, in fact, when my husband gets off work in 5 hours, we're gonna go for a walk. Uh, on another note, this is finally me being able to come to terms with what's happened the last 2 years. In 2010, I lost my very best friend. I'd had him, he was a dog. I'd had him for 19 years. He was a chow mix. And I didn't think I'd ever recover from that. As my husband can attest to, when I finally got home 2 days later after he had passed away, I blacked out in the middle of the living room. I woke up a couple days later in bed crying. He was my best friend. I'd had him since I was in school. I could talk to him about anything. But slowly I got over it. And then last year, hell, the anniversaries for that's coming up pretty dang soon. Last year in May, my mom, her best friend, who she had since he was about 9 weeks old, passed away to cancer. We didn't catch it in time. He had lymphoma, very aggressive. We tried everything we could. He was on prednisone, he was on painkillers, he was on steroids, and then we even tried chemo, but the chemo made him worse. He was sicker and just not his normal self. And in May of last year, we had to put him down. Things like this just show you how short life is and how you should embrace it every single day and remember the positive things. Like with my chow, who I called Big Pawpaw because he had massive feet, I remember one snowstorm we had here in Oklahoma in 2003 that we had about 3 feet of snow, which at that point had been the most we'd had in years. And Raz and I would just run around that backyard for, I think my mom said we were out there for 3 hours. Stone cold, but we were having a blast. He was chasing the snowflakes. If I threw a snowball, he'd try and eat it. You know, if I was sitting on the steps in the backyard having a bad day, he'd come lay his head in his lap. You know, he'd just lay down beside me, put his head on his paws, and just look up at me. Harrison, my mom's Sheltie that recently passed away, did the same thing. I don't want anybody to feel that hurt, because when you lose someone that you care for and you love truly, family member, pet, child, parent, remember the good times. Stay positive. Just know that they're in a better place. They're happy, they're young, they're healthy, they're running around, they're doing everything. And this year it's come down to, I have a cat at my mother's house. He's going to be 18 this August, and I'm a little worried. He went from a very healthy 12 pounds to, I think he weighs in at barely 7 now. I know he's old, but for a cat, that's not really that old. But I try my hardest to stay positive about the whole thing. And in watching Corey's videos with his cats helps. And I do have another cat named Jack. He's also an Egyptian Mal. But it's not the same. Because I've had Sam at my mother's house since I was about 10 years old. And no matter how hard I try, I know it's gonna hurt when I lose him. But as long as I stay positive, I know he'll always be with me. So Charles, don't even worry about it. It's not worth it. Think on the positive side of life. Your band is wicked. Allie is awesome. And the support group you have through all of your friends and family and even your fans, even us, we're here for you. Every single time you post something or you talk about something, we all stop and think. We all stop and think, wow, if he can do it, so can I. So don't let this little alien get you down, because you'll be fine. I know that in my heart you'll be fine. And as long as you stay positive, it'll go fine. Negativity breeds nothing but negativity. Corey even says that. If you focus on the negative, that's all you see. But if you focus on the positive, that's all that comes to you. Karma. What positivity you send out to us, your viewers, we do feel, we do receive it. Even, the negative comments from people and the trolling and the stupidity, let that roll off your back. Because that's either someone that's jealous of the life that you have, or it's their self-esteem. And they feel the need to make other people feel bad so they'll feel better. Which it never works that way. Again, I'm at a loss for words. Corey, lives change. Things happen. Stay positive. Keep working out. Keep doing what you're doing. Your videos are hysterical. And when I've had a bad day, and that's in my inbox, that's the first thing I watch. Because your positivity comes through the computer, and I feel it in my heart. Kate, I've loved you since you started vlogging. And the loud one too. And I adore Amy. She's an absolute sweetheart. But your perseverance to do what you want with your life inspires me. It drives me to do things I didn't think I'd ever do. And that's the impact that you guys have on our lives. And you should be completely happy with that. You all are a blessing to us. Some of us don't have the capabilities to do the things that you do. You know, freelance jobs or YouTube partners or being sponsored or whatever. That would probably never happen in my lifetime to me. But I do these vlogs to document certain things in my life so I can look back on it in 10 years and go, hey, I do remember when the truck broke down when we were trying to go visit my parents. That was pretty funny. And that's the whole point. You've inspired hundreds of thousands. I mean, the Shaytards have been vlogging for about 3 years now. And I've been watching for about 2. So, Shay, Katie Lett, keep doing it. There's no point in stopping. These are memories you're going to look back on forever and love. So, in closing, guys, you're my idols. I love you all truly. I wish you knew that. You have so much love in your hearts to share your lives with us. That is beyond inspiration. That is a blessing. Because for those that can't do anything, you show them that they can. So, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I love you guys. So please, keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and share love. Even if it's with a homeless guy on the side of the road, give him a couple bucks. If he goes and buys liquor, that's his choice. But you've done something good for someone else. So, thank you for my little tirade. Goodbye, guys.